Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to replace the battery in a Citizen dive watch, particularly these Promaster Aqualand Duplex watches that I've got. I really love these watches, particularly the titanium models, but Citizen also was nice enough to make a fairly dressy version of it that I thought was attractive, so I picked up one of those as well. But the watches do a great job. They record data for 4 dives, and even though I've got a dive computer, I use them religiously to enter data into my dive log. Now we're going to have to screw the back off the watch, so for that we're going to need a fairly typical adjustable case wrench. Also, to get the battery plate off, we're going to need a jeweler's screwdriver. I sharpened the tip of this one because when you see the head of the screw, you'll understand it's a very fine straight head screw. So we're going to also need a push pin. I just think it's nice to unclip the band of the watch so you get better access to the back cover plate. So here's how the watch tells you it's got a low battery. If you look at the second hand, you'll see for every 2 seconds on that digital counter, you'll only see the mechanical hand move once. That 2-second mechanical movement is how these watches indicate that you have a low battery. They also stop entering dive mode and they won't record dives. So that's usually how I learn about it, is because there's no data for the one dive. So let's go ahead and break the band, and we'll just set that little spring pin aside. Now you'll notice on the back of this dive watch there's 5 slots, an odd number. Most watches have 6. So we're just going to use 2 of the teeth on this adjustable wrench, and I've never had a trouble with it. You just keep the pressure on there fairly well while putting some counterclockwise pressure, and it'll eventually break loose for you. And once it does that, go ahead and use the wrench to unscrew it about a half a turn until you can finish it by hand. That'll prevent any unnecessary scratches on the back of the watch. And now we can pull that aside and remove the gasket to put a new one on. Now if you look on the back of the battery plate, you'll see instructions. Citizen's telling you what to do when you put the new battery in. We'll get to that a little bit later. So for now, let's get that sharpened screwdriver, and we will loosen the screw that's holding the plate. Let me pick this up and bring it a little bit closer so you can see. You do not have to remove this screw. Just unscrew it about a turn, a full turn, and that'll allow you to slide the little lock tab to one side, and then you can gently lift the plate up and set that aside. Now to get the battery out, you just hook it from behind and it'll pop right out. Let's go ahead and check the voltage on it. These watches, I believe they're designed to give you a warning below 3 volts. Oh yeah, this one's at 2.87, so it's definitely low. Let's go ahead and get the new battery. Let's go ahead and do a quick baseline voltage measurement on this brand new battery. See where we're at coming out of the package. I'm going to put the back on the watch just to prevent any dust from getting in. Yeah, okay, so 3.26 volts, that looks a lot better. So let's go ahead and push the battery in place. That's very easy to do. Once you've got the battery seated, just go ahead and grab the battery plate. It's got a little tab, acts as a hinge, so you just put that in and lay the plate down on top of the battery. And I'll pull it up here. You put a little pressure on it, and that'll allow you to slide that lock tab under the head of the screw, which we will now snug down with the screwdriver. Okay, great. The battery's in. Let's go ahead and take a look at the new gasket. This is the part number for the genuine Citizen gasket. It's a flat gasket, not an O-ring, but if you're in a pinch, you could use these O-ring dimensions to get the job done. Now, when I put these gaskets in, I like to use just a light amount of silicone grease. Putting a little light coating of grease on the gasket helps prevent it from deforming while you tighten it down, and might even give you a better seal as well. So what I like to do is just get it started by hand. I'll screw it down until I feel it contact with the gasket, and then maybe tighten it a little further by hand. And then I just finish the job with the case wrench. Great, so now let's follow the instructions on the back of that battery plate. Just unscrew the crown and just gently grab it and pop it out. Then go ahead and press all 3 buttons simultaneously and release. And you'll see a full display. Now when you push the crown back in, it'll give you a nice alarm, let you know that you did things right. And now we can synchronize the analog time with the digital. And when you do a reset like this, you have to tell it what year it is. That way it gets the days of the week correctly matched with the dates. Let's go ahead and put the spring pin back in the band. And for putting the band back together, I've never needed any tools for this. Just put one side of the spring pin in at a time, and then slide the other into place. Well, I hope this helps you guys out. If so, please do give a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you know anybody else trying to do this, go ahead and share this video. Thanks for watching, and dive safely.